Hey there guys, and welcome back to Ostriv. We are right back where we left off, and it's December, it's snowfall, and we luckily do have enough houses. I actually played on stream earlier today, Saturday, and on a different map, obviously, and realized some struggles that we may encounter that I'm actually really glad I did that because first off, I didn't get houses up quick enough in my other playthrough, so people left. Luckily, that didn't happen here. And then also, we had some major food shortages because I was very late, late on the ball getting food going. So we will definitely want to try to prevent that from happening. So I think we're going to want to start with either a farm or fishing. Either one, I suppose, would work. How are our resources going? So we will need a smithy too. Water. So wood. We actually could build a fishing dock and boatyard. We will on a farm as well, but why don't we give this a shot? This looks like actually a very nice place for it right here. And then we'll go into a bit of a higher speed, and we will also need a boatyard at some point. Having it over here could actually be potentially quite good. Let's let them build the fishing yard first. I feel like it may not work great to have multiple things working at once. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I'm having so much fun. Even though we did have a food shortage and I pretty much lost on the stream, I got a bit farther. I started building a trading post and a farm, and I loved it even more. Like, the farther we got into the game, the more and more I enjoyed it. Just with all the stuff you can do in like the things with cows and livestock and all that, it's actually really pretty pretty complex. I wouldn't say maybe complex, but it's got a lot of depth to it, I guess would be the right way to say it, which is really nice. A lot of games just kind of skip over that and do it like super simplistic. Speaking of dudes, you're like missing. Oh no, this is the. Is that the floor? Because you're kind of missing parts. But yeah, so December, I believe the snow should start melting about the end of February. So we do have a little ways to go, but luckily they are still continuing to build this. It is going, and then again, obviously we will want a smithy. We're actually starting to run out of nail. Do we? Do we even have enough nails for this? We do have enough nails for a boatyard. After that, we will want to build a smithy, though, definitely. Definitely will want to start on a smithy. And I'm a little worried we may at some point start running out of... I may have waited a little too long to build food. I'm not sure. This could go poorly. We'll have to find out. But like I said, so far I'm absolutely loving this. And I figured out here that this... number, the main number, is actually our overall wealth, which is what we used to trade with. I thought it was like somehow like a summed version of all the stuff below it, but it's actually how like all of these people have a wealth and such. Some of these people have, I think these 36, I think that's like the wealthiest family here. Yeah. Okay, sweet. So that's done. Let's go ahead and build a boatyard next to it. Like that. Because we will need a boat. We will have to order a boat. And then after that, we will want a smithy so we can actually start making some nails and stuff from the iron we have. And then, if we start trading iron and stuff too, we will want to do that. So, okay, autosave. I thought something else bad happened. I just love watching this. We're just going to watch this here for a minute. Like how all the plants are all dead and bare. Obviously it's winter. So give it another like month and 3/4 or so, and the snow should melt. Luckily, everyone did have firewood and houses and stuff. They do seem to be running a bit low on food, though, so that might be a bit of a concern. Although we can start fishing right away and get some of that going. Now, what I did discover is that women will work on farms. I don't know if they'll do to fishing. I kind of doubt it. But they do work on farms, which is maybe something I should have considered when I went to build this, is the women it would kind of spread out our workforce a bit, because obviously all of our men are doing all this stuff and the women are doing nothing. It may have been advantageous to do farming instead, because the women would actually work there. But they will actually work also at a market stall, which we will need to start selling stuff to people. So I'm actually going to build this because it's pretty much free. And someone did give a great tip in my last video about how to rotate the other way. You hit T to rotate the opposite direction. So that's actually really nice to be able to do that. I'm going to go ahead and stick this like right here. And that just builds itself, which is super nice. So this is now done. We do want a worker here. Now he should do that, and then we also want to order a boat. And they should start working on that. Okay, client, fishing boat. Oh, this is super cool. So if I click here, it actually brings me to the thing, which is quite nice. And we're just waiting on wood. I would imagine we maybe need some nails on top of that. Gee, I hope they're putting the boat together with something rather than just like... Well, actually, boats, at some point, were built with just very cool and advanced techniques of like weaving wood together. Kind of like tongue and groove, but a lot more complex than that. So I would imagine that is actually possible. So stored wood can't complete an order in winter. Okay, well, great. Thanks then, game. Let's see. How about we work on a smithy? We will need that. This area is getting a bit crowded. My housing, in the game I played where I streamed, my housing was a lot better laid out. That is one thing I did a lot better. Although this could... It's going to actually tuck away right back in here. It would kind of block off the path for that, though. Let's just stick this over here. I don't see why not. That seems like a reasonable spot. There's already like a little bit of a path here, so that should certainly work. Once the snow clears, I should be able to order a boat. This guy should get a boat and then start fishing. And it can hold 3 boats, so I would imagine, you know, we can have multiple people too. In fact, I may want to order another boat because it looked like they were able to bring some materials here. So it'd probably be good. Bring the clay. That was actually a very convenient location for that. Now migrants, we are obviously not. No, there's no housing available, and then there's not any food for sale, which is fine. I don't really want to grow our population more now because we don't have the food, right? So we would not be able to supply that. And how about thatch? I haven't checked on thatch for a while. We only have 1 thatch. That could actually be a problem. We're going to want to get a worker on here. In fact, that's probably going to prevent the smithy from being built, is the lack of thatch. Now, hopefully it'll be smart enough to reassign... Since this guy can't complete this yet, well... No, we should be okay. I mean, there's 1 guy working here. How many people do I have working at this thing? 2. Okay, we did get somebody on thatch. Sweet. And it finished. Oh, did this not take thatch? Smithy. Oh, it didn't. Sweet, it's a different kind of... That's like a clay roof, or a wooden roof. Very cool. Okay, so... We don't have any vacancies for men at all. What is everybody doing? That's my question. What is everybody doing? Let's rotate. He's building a boat. Oh, this is so cool. You like see the ribbing and stuff. I mean, he's like going jackhammer mode on it, but he drops it off. And does he actually like work? Oh, stop it, game. So fishing dock, we are going to want to hire somebody. We did get a person, which is great. He hops in the boat. Let's slow things down a little bit. This is some very murky water, but hopefully there's still some fish in here to catch. Now, is he actually going to show like a fishing animation, I wonder? Did he get fish? 0.1 fish. Great. That's helpful. We're definitely going to want getting wood. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to want more than 1 boat in person on this, I think. So thatch is doing decent. We honestly could probably lower, because this has like a ton of... We could probably fire someone from this, honestly. We have a lot of wood built up. And we probably need more now. I don't know why we're not actually bringing wood over here. Getting wood. Well, what are you doing? Well, you just got the wood. building a boat. The boats aren't built over here, man. Oh, now he's... Okay. Okay. I'll just leave him to his devices. So that's ordered. Once we get another boat, we want to... Let's throw somebody on this just so we can be making some nails while we wait. We are getting the tiniest bit of fish. In fact, let's... This has 0.2 fish. Great. Let's start selling some fish. Just fish or dried fish? Do I need to dry it first? Like, I don't know if fish counts as just... Can they cook it? I don't know. Oh, let's watch him build this in a little bit slower. Or not. Do we have any vacancies? We do not. This guy is very slow about collecting stuff. We will probably want... I mean, we definitely will want, like, a farm. How much does a farm cost? 164 nails. We don't actually have enough nails for this right now. I kind of let that go by the wayside. I don't know why this guy's taking, like, 10 years to build a boat. Like, what are you doing? He's just like taking a stroll somewhere. And then goes and gets a cart to do something. I'm really not sure what this guy's actually doing. Huh. Well, we are selling fish, so hopefully our food shouldn't, like, completely get wrecked. So now he's getting wood, but he just... Oh, waiting on 10 wood. Stored 10 wood. 5 wood. And he has to go drop the cart off. Okay. I'm starting to see kind of a issue with my optimization here. Waiting, 10 wood store. How much wood does this guy need? Fine. Okay, let's bump up the speed. Let's figure out where we can put a farm, because we will want a farm. There's not really much clear land, actually. I mean, over here, there is. We could build the farm back here and continue the houses out around this way, maybe. So if we go ahead and rotate him, so the gate is kind of like that. I'm not completely sold on that. Actually, maybe over here would be good. I know there's like... Yeah, I'm actually not sure. How do we want to do this? Well, no, this could work. Yeah, we'll just put this guy here, and then there will just be some, like, farmland behind these houses. I think this is totally doable. So there's 2 boats there. Let's... What is he working on? Oh, he's taking a rest. That's what he's doing. Okay, let's wait for him to rest. Let's fire him. We already have 2 boats. Hire somebody here. We have quite a bit of thatch. We could probably take this guy off thatch, to be honest. I think we may need him for some other things currently. Let's actually fire him. So they're starting to work on the farm. Food is probably dwindling a bit, I would imagine, soon. This does have 1 fish stored. Now, I don't know if people will buy this. We do have 2 people fishing, so that's good. And then once we get the farm built, that will allow our women to start working at some more jobs and kind of like spread out the workforce a bit, like I mentioned. We are making nails, albeit slowly. I could hire somebody else here. I don't know. Okay, so he's resting. This guy's been resting for a while. Taking a rest, so... Okay, so they kind of like alternate shifts, but I mean, that's fine. Because that means there's pretty much always going to be somebody working. So this will take a little while to build, but then we can get like potatoes and stuff like that. Oh, nice. Now they're both going out. Stored 0.5. I mean, I guess if they need food, they should go here, considering fish counts. Awaiting water. Do we need like another one of these? Now this has like 8 stored. So it's these own people's fault if they don't get water. Let's see. Took someone off that. I think one person here is fine. We're up to 200 nails. Not great. And actually, how much? We are down to 5 iron. We will probably shortly here want a trading post. But also, I got a tip on my stream that if you can place benches, and this will allow them to like rest places. So if I kind of like, and they're free as well, and build like instantly. So if I place some benches here and there, it should hopefully allow people to rest a little bit easier. Right now they're just sitting on logs. I can't imagine that's particularly comfortable. We could just place like a bench or something. Actually, why don't we just put like 2 benches? I'm trying to get this like lined up. Place like 2 benches like that, just so people can kind of, you know, rest there if they'd like. This is slowly being built. I do have quite a bit of fish stored. I'm surprised. Oh, this will be a woman, so we should actually just hire somebody there. Maybe now they'll go buy food. Yeah, that would probably help if there was actually somebody working there. So building that. Nails, we're doing good. Actually up to quite a bit of nails now. Oh, we actually get a ton of nails. Okay. Hopefully they'll consider fish like something they want to get for food. Awaiting thatch. We should have plenty of thatch to finish this, hopefully. May, June, July, August, September. Okay, we're going to be a little late maybe on the planting season. Hopefully we're able to get this done. It looks like they are almost finished aside from the walls, so they may need a bit more clay. Or maybe those are wooden walls, actually. And then I figured out these progress bars kind of show what they're doing, and we just finished. So now let's slow the game down. And how this works is you do not need, you don't have to have a plow, but a plow helps like restore fertility to the ground, like after it's been planted and stuff. And then the ground has certain like nutrients in it. So that's going to impact things as well. So if I like build out a thing, output 13, 14. So if we do that, and then we click this, you can see that this is the nutrients. It has 100, 100, 100 of the 3 types. And then when we click this, this is what they take. So, you know, like this takes 100, 60, 30. This one, hemp most 69 and 10, 0. So on and so forth. I think we're going to go with potatoes because that can be straight food. Sunflowers, I think, give us oil. Now, you can't eat sunflower seeds, but I don't think that's a thing in the game. Wheat, you have to turn into flour. So that's like yet another step. Potatoes don't take a ton of nutrients, and they're obviously just food right away. So we're going to go ahead and activate that, except sowing season's over, so that's fantastic. Great. We could just add some more pasture, though. Or not pasture. Pasture is a thing, but not for this. Could just add some more stuff. Okay, that was a little close then. Let's go ahead and do that. This guy we will make wheat just because we will want wheat. And then we could put something in the back, potentially. Hemp, I'm not sure quite yet what we need hemp for. Sunflower seeds, I don't think we're going to need yet. It might do another potato farm. Nails, I think we're still doing great. So let's see if we can get some more people in here. Let's build another house. Now, someone commented that, like, even though there's an awesome fence connecting tool, I didn't use it, and that is on purpose. I did not want my fences connected in this particular case. So, I mean, I don't know. On the one hand, it maybe looks better connected. In some ways, it doesn't. This layout in general is pretty crap. I will fully admit that. This layout is not very good, but that, that's okay. So overall, we seem to be doing good on pretty much everything. We do have fish. Now, the rest of the food, like potatoes and stuff, isn't counted in here, so I don't know if fish is going to count as food. I really hope so, because otherwise we're going to be in some trouble. If fish does not count, we're going to be in for some real trouble. We may just lose. I mean, you can eat fish, right? These people have fireplaces. They should be able to cook it. Now, there's dried fish, which maybe counts as food. I'm not actually sure. How would we dry that? Oil workshop produces oil. Don't know what we need the oil for. Leather, hemp, textile. Why would we need oil? Builds carts, wagons, and plows and simple furniture. Tannery. It doesn't say it uses oil. Slaughterhouse. Obviously does not. What in here would use oil? I don't see anything about drying fish. Is this... How would we dry fish? Maybe that's not quite a thing yet. We could do a town hall. We can control more of our town that way. Setting up some trading routes would probably be a good thing, though. So let's go ahead and set up a trading post. This actually is quite large, and I didn't really leave myself a spot to put it. We could put it over here, actually. Yeah, let's go ahead and rotate this and stick it like... It's going to be kind of by the water, but... We'll do that. They can walk past it. This house should hopefully be done here soon. Maybe we will get... There's no housing available. Okay, so there is enough food for sale, so sweet. So the fish do count, which is great because we got a lot of fish. So once this house is finished, and these are kind of the progress things, is like they get the clay and then they're like working with the wood. They're getting the wooden nails, and this is where we are here. And then they'll do the stuff with clay and the wooden nails again, and then the thatch, or a little more clay maybe, or something. I'm not sure what that little thing is, but that's kind of a nice, so you can see here as they're building stuff, these bars are progressing. And then this should almost finish it up. They just need a bit of thatch, which looks like it may be here. Yep. Sweet. So, oh, and we did just get migrants, like just now. So we got another couple, which is great. They have their houses. Now, another cool thing I noticed on my other playthrough, we don't see it here because we don't actually have any logs stored. It's just the level of detail, right? Is that the logs stored that you get actually corresponds with the actual amount of logs you see. So, like, if it says you have 10 logs stored, you actually have 10 physical logs showing here, right? Or any other number, 5, 15, 7, whatever. It'll actually show that amount of logs, which... again, a lot of games don't do. They'll just show like a random pile of logs that doesn't change no matter how many you have stored. But I just love this. It actually represents visually how many you have stored here, which I think is just brilliant. Now this is 173 wood. You see a lot of wood here. Obviously it's not 173 planks, but maybe that's, I don't know, maybe there's like 10 wood per plank or something. But still, I believe that actually visually maybe changes when they pull from it. I'd have to look a bit more careful, but this is slowly being built. Fish, it says there's food for sale, so I think the fishing is working. We have a lot of fish. They haven't picked any up, so, and I haven't gotten any notices about there being like no food or anything. I mean, hell, we could build even more houses for that matter. If there is food. We actually have quite a lot of food. I could actually start connecting some of these. And having them not all the same may be good. I would like them to kind of finish this up first, though. Alright, so this thing, they're almost done with that. Workers taking... Okay, so they're resting. That's what the deal is. This guy is still chugging away at making nails, which is great. awaiting. What's he doing? Working. Okay, so this actually makes a ton. It looks like we get like 10 nails from every 0.01 or point. Wow, yeah. So we get a ton of nails. Like, so from, because that would be 100. So from every 1 iron, it looks like we get 1,000 nails, potentially. Right? Because it gives us 10 for every 0.01. So you'll see that the 8 goes to 7 when we make 10 nails. Or maybe it went to 6, so it's 2. So every... Okay, it goes down by 2. So then every 1 iron gives us 500 nails. So 5 iron, that'd be 2,500 nails. So that's actually pretty darn good. This guy is making progress. They're doing the clay work now, it looks like, or collecting the clay at least. They're waiting to clay. He should get it. And then they're bringing wood over to work on this house as well. And I mean, our status is good. It looks like we should be able to just get even more migrants. And it's really cool. I don't know if it's happening, but you'll see like little kids running back and forth between houses sometimes. I don't know if see it, but oh, it's it. There you go. I think that was a little kid, or maybe that was one of the women. I'm not sure, but it's really cool. I love this. Yeah, there's a little kid. They're running between houses. That's pretty awesome. I love it. I'm definitely having a ton of fun with this game. I can't wait for future updates. So clay, waiting on that. Fish. We have so much fish. I don't know why they're like. Oh well, they just went and bought something here, right? Okay, yeah, so we're like way overdoing fish. In fact, I could probably fire one of these guys. Because we have so much. We could sell it maybe. Once we get the trading thing, we could start setting up trade routes and selling stuff. Which is definitely would be good. So I'm going to finish the walls here, and then they should just do a tiny bit more work and then get some thatch maybe? Or this actually looks like maybe the roofs are wooden. But I believe I'm going to have to close this episode here, guys. I think it's been about 30 minutes. I mean, our town grew a bit. We did get a farm done. We got the fishing done and the boat thing done and ordered boats. Our food is in a good situation. That was my main concern for this one. We got pretty much 2 more houses built and a trading post as well. And a smithy. So actually quite a lot has been done in this episode. I really hope you enjoyed. I'm absolutely enjoying myself. So more episodes to come. Let me know down in the comments, if you enjoyed, if you want to see more, any other thoughts and tips you have for sure. And if you did enjoy, you can let me know with a like. But until next time, guys, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.